The iPhone 15 Pro without a doubt is a remarkable smartphone. The design is nothing short of stunning. Apple has carefully refined and improved its aesthetics, giving it a sleek and modern look. The titanium frame not only adds strength, but also shaves off some weight, making it lighter and more comfortable to hold. The 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR OLED screen is a visual treat. The first thing you'll notice is the vibrant and true-to-life colors. Whether you're scrolling through your social media feed, watching videos, or viewing photos, everything comes to life with stunning clarity and rich color reproduction. One of the standout features of this display is the ProMotion technology, which dynamically adjusts the refresh rate between 1 Hz and 120 Hz. This not only ensures a smoother and more responsive user experience, but also contributes to power efficiency. The screen also features a dynamic island digital cutout, which has become a signature element of Apple's design. It is protected with ceramic shield and IP68 dust and water-resistant certification. Under the hood, this phone is a performance beast. The A17 Pro chipset is the driving force behind this powerhouse. It's not just an incremental upgrade, it's a significant step forward in processing power. Whether you're multitasking, playing graphics-intensive games, or running demanding apps, the iPhone 15 Pro handles it all with grace. The camera system is another standout feature. Even though it doesn't have the 5x optical zoom of the Pro Max, it doesn't disappoint. The 48-megapixel main camera and the 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens capture photos and videos that are incredibly vivid and sharp. The addition of image processing tricks takes your photography game to the next level. Portrait shots are more impressive, and you can even edit the depth of field after taking the shot. Plus, the front-facing TrueDepth camera ensures you look your best in selfies and video calls. One of the most awaited changes is the introduction of the USB-C port. It's a game changer for those who crave versatility and fast data transfer. Battery life is robust, and with the new 80% charge limit feature, you can expect your battery to stay healthy for longer. In a nutshell, the iPhone 15 Pro is a smartphone that combines beauty, power, and innovation in one sleek package. It's a top contender in the world of smartphones, and if you're considering an upgrade, it should be at the top of your list. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is one of Apple's top-notch phones. It has a shiny metal frame and a smooth glass back and front. The front glass is super strong and can handle some drops. The phone has speaker and mic grills on the bottom, and the lightning port that won't go away. The design is very Apple-like and cool. It can handle dust and water, too. The iPhone 14 Pro Max has a big 6.7-inch screen with 120 Hz that looks amazing. It's an OLED screen with a super sharp resolution, and it shows colors really well. The other thing is how bright the screen can get. It can go up to 1,000 nits normally, but if you're outside in the sun, it can crank up to 2,000 nits. That means you can see everything clearly, even on the brightest days. Everything feels bigger and better on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Playing games, checking Twitter, watching YouTube, browsing the web, you name it. One thing I really dig is the dynamic island. It's a black bar at the top of the screen that replaces the old notch. It sounds silly, but it's actually super cool and makes me wonder what else Apple can do with it. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is a great performer, as you would expect from an iPhone. It has the new A16 Bionic chip, which is faster and more efficient than the previous models. The A16 chip can handle any app or game you want to use, and it also has 6 GB of RAM for smooth multitasking. Apple's cameras have been awesome for a while, and the iPhone 14 Pro Max makes them even better. Apple finally upgraded to a 48-megapixel main camera with a big aperture and sensor shift stabilization. That means you can use it as a 2x zoom lens too. There is also a 12-megapixel telephoto camera for 3x zoom and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera. The selfie camera is also 12 megapixel, and it can autofocus for the first time on an iPhone. And that's not all. The iPhone 14 Pro Max has a new photonic engine that makes the colors and textures look amazing in low light. The main camera takes stunning photos in any light. The colors are vibrant, the details are sharp, and the blur is natural. The ultra-wide camera is also awesome. It lets you capture more of the scene without losing quality. It doesn't make things look distorted at the edges, which is nice. And the best part is the macro mode. It automatically turns on when you get close to something. The 12-megapixel telephoto camera has been a pleasant surprise. It may not seem as impressive as the 30x and 100x zoom on a Galaxy S22 Ultra, but it works very well. It lets you zoom in 3x and capture your subject with great detail and color. This device has a 4,323 mAh battery. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is a great choice for anyone who loves a big screen. The cameras are amazing, especially for video. You can capture smooth action shots and cinematic effects with ease. The battery life is also impressive, lasting longer than most phones.